Greetings, hey, Dr. Brandon Nilsson here. I've had the question like, what if my silver, because the silver that I recommend is the colloidal silver sinus spray, all right, and 10 parts per million. But people will say, well, what if I don't have 10 parts per million? What if the silver that I bought is 20 parts per million, or 22 parts per million, or 30 parts per million? So generally, what I recommend on that is I don't recommend diluting it, because your water, I don't know how pure and safe your water is, and the silver is going to be sterile. It should be sterile. So what I generally recommend is cutting down the amount of time. So let's say if you have 10 parts per million and you're doing it for 5 minutes, or let's say 6 minutes, and if you have 30 parts per million, then you'll do that for around 2 minutes. Okay, so I don't recommend necessarily adding water, because you're going to breathe that in. I don't know how sterile your water is. I don't know the source you got your water, and silver is going to be sterile. At least it should be, the company that you're getting it from, all right? And in general, silver is sterile. It's clean, it's pure, right? So what you'll do is you'll take it down and you'll do it for a lot less time. 20 parts per million, then instead of like 6 minutes, 6 minutes at 10 parts per million, then you do it right around the 4-minute mark. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, please post or comment below, but that should help out. And I highly recommend not doing anything that's oxidized. If your silver is ever yellow or a brown or dark, never put that into your lungs. You always want to make sure it is a very clear company that you can trust.